first one, nodejs. Node.js installation and creating the first application and creating the express web application, means creating the web application and what is request and what is response body parser, and as well as the CORS integration, and as well as JSON web token, means security concepts, and as well as what's accepting the data, inserting the data, or updating the data, and deleting the data, and getting the data, and integrating with the DB. Means DB means Mongoose database, MongoDB related database, or MongoDB or MySQL databases. So this class is about, means today's class is about these topics, sir. Today and tomorrow the class topics are these two. So today let us start the class, sir. The first step. What is the first step, sir? Node.js installation. What is the first step? Node.js installation. All of you know this one. Node.js is a software we can install directly. Software is available in the following location. So very simple, sir. www.nodejs.org/en/download. So this is the place we are going to install the, means we are going to download the Node.js software. We are going to download the Node.js software. So right now you can see Windows installer, and in the Windows installer we can use the 32-bit application or 64-bit application based on your system architecture. So right now I click on the 64-bit because my computer is a 64-bit OS. So right now observe, I click on this one. Now automatically the MSI package, means the installer will be downloaded. Next, it automatically install what software, sir? Node.js software. It automatically install what software? Node.js software. So this is the way we are going to install the Node.js. We install the Node.js. Now, sir, what is the purpose of the Node.js? What is the purpose of the Node.js? Node.js importance. So today we are going to discuss this one. What is the purpose of the Node.js, sir? Very simple. Right now, who will execute your HTML program? I'm asking the question. Who will execute your HTML program? Guys, who will execute your HTML program? Browser. Very good, sir. Very good. Very good answer. What is the one who will execute your HTML program? Browser. In the HTML, can we have script tag? Yes. In the HTML program, can we have script tag? Yes. Now tell me, script is nothing but we will write what language, sir? JavaScript. Now, your JavaScript, script is nothing but what is the one JavaScript? JavaScript means JS. This code will be executed by your browser. Everyone agree with this statement? Yes, because it is the standard. So right now, a browser is a collection of software programs. Do you agree with this? Collection of programs. Browser is also software. Every software is what, sir? Collection of programs. Every software is a collection of programs. In the same way, this JavaScript also will be read and will be executed by collection of programs. Do you agree with the statement? Yes, that is what standard, sir. So right now, your JavaScript also will be executed by whom, sir? Collection of programs. Now, Chrome browser, JavaScript executing programs is separated and provided as Node.js. That is what the statement you need to remember. So right now it is a new software, sir? No, it is a existing software. Which software, sir? Chrome browser. JavaScript executing programs means in the Chrome browser we have some JavaScript executing programs. Those programs are separated and provided as a what, sir? Node.js. It is not a new thing. It is a existing Chrome browser software. Node.js means JavaScript executing programs are separated. JavaScript Chrome browser, JavaScript executing programs separated and provided as a Node.js software. Now tell me, by using the Node.js software, I can execute the JavaScript programs outside of the browser. That is the importance of the Node.js software. We can execute JS programs, JS programs outside of the browser. JS programs outside of the browser. That is very, very important. So far, before Node.js, sir, what is the one? If you want to execute your JavaScript program, we need to include in the HTML file. And in the once we open the HTML file in the browser, all the programs will execute and it will show the output. Right now, sir, I want to execute the JavaScript program outside of the browser. But at the time, I will go for what, sir? Node.js. This will give the flexibility to us. JavaScript can be used as a client program, because most of the time we use this one as a WhatsApp client programs, and as well as what is the one, sir? Server programs also. So that is the importance of the Node.js. So right now I no need to use a browser to execute this one. I can install the Node.js and I will run what's a JavaScript, and it can be executed as a what's a client program as well as a server program. Client program means what, sir? In the HTML we will include what? JavaScript. So this is the way we are going to do. So let me show you one simple diagram and you can understand very clearly. MS Paint. Now observe, this is my client and this is my server. This is my server. Now let us have a program which is developed in the JavaScript, which is developed by using JavaScript. Now I have a program which is developed in JavaScript. Now tell me, if you are, it is a client, sir. In the client, in the client, who will execute your JavaScript program? Client means browser. Sorry, I gave the answer. In client programming means it is nothing but UI programming. Who will execute your JavaScript program? Who will execute your JavaScript program? Browser. What is the answer? Who will execute the JavaScript program? Browser. Now I am asking, browser send the request, sir. Browser send the request. Now I want to use the JavaScript program as a server program. At that time, what I will install here, sir? What I will install here? Node.js. What I will install here? Node.js. Now tell me, the request will come to the JavaScript and it will executed by your JavaScript program will be executed by whom, sir? Node.js. Now tell me, what is the purpose of the JavaScript, sir? What is the purpose of the Node.js here? Node.js is used for what, sir? Executing the JavaScript inside the browser or outside the browser. Node.js is used for what, sir? Execute the JavaScript in outside of the browser. That is why we are using the Node.js software, and it can be used as a what programming? Client side inside the HTML as well as what, sir? Separate program for to accept the request and give the responses. So now tell me, if I know HTML, CSS and JavaScript, can I create only UI side or server side also? By using right now with this configuration, by using this configuration, can I work with only client side programmer or UI programmer? I also can become a server programmer also. I can become what's a server programmer also. So this kind of programming skill we call it as what? Full stack programmer. Who is a full stack programmer, sir? Who have the knowledge on what? Client side, as well as who have the knowledge on what, sir? Server side. Coming to the programs, it is nothing but UI programming as well as what, sir? Server programming. So far, what are the other programming languages we are using, sir, creating the server program? What are the other programming languages, sir? Java, as well as what, sir? .NET, as well as what, sir? Python. Now tell me, if you want to execute a Java program, we will install the JavaScript or not? Do you agree with that? If you want to execute a Java program, we will install what's a Java software in the server. If you want to work with the .NET server, we need to install the .NET .NET software in the server. And in the same way, if you want to install the Python, what is the one, sir? We need to install Python software. In the same way, right now, if you want to use JavaScript as a server program, at the time I need to install what software, sir? Node.js software. Now tell me, with less means with a UI programmer also is eligible to create what's a server program. That is the beauty of the Node.js. So now tell me, with less number of languages, I can create what's a good program with less number of languages. What are the less number of languages? Anyway, UI programming is there, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And for the server programming, do I need to learn new technology, or existing technology is sufficient, sir? Existing language is sufficient. If I go with the JavaScript, existing language, that is what you need to know. Now tell me, Node.js, what exactly it is? What is Node.js? It is a collection of programs, or it is a software to execute what programs, sir? JavaScript programs outside of the browser. So what is a Node.js? What, sir? It is a collection of programs. It is easy to what, sir? We can execute the JavaScript program outside of the browser. At the time, JS can be used what, sir? Client program, as well as what, sir? Server programs. So let me give a simple example how to create the first application. So this is the one we need to know, sir. What are the other advantages? Now observe, what is the first one? Creating the first application. Sir, how to create a first application? Very simple. Open command prompt. What is the one, sir? Open command prompt. So next one. Next one, observe. I want to execute the command. Execute the command. So guys, what is the command I need to execute, sir? npm init. What is I'm executing? npm init. Init means initialize the project. What is the one, sir? Initialize the project. So let us go. Angular 43 batch. What is the one, sir? Node.js. Observe, I want to place all these examples in this folder. That is why I'm doing the shortcut here. So guys, again I'm telling, if you do the opening the command prompt and executing this one, so it will be a different thing. Observe, cmd. It is available in what folder, sir? Separate folder. I don't like this. That is why what I'm doing, simply I'm doing what's a cmd. Now observe, it is opening the command prompt in what folder, sir? The corresponding folder which I have right now. Now I am doing first step. What is the one, sir? Mkdir means create a project folder. What is the folder I am creating? Example1. Example1. This is my project folder or Node.js application folder. So first step is what, sir? Open the command prompt and create the example folder. Next step is what, sir? npm init. npm init. So observe, cd example1. Go into the project or step into the project. Cd, what is a example, sir? Example1. So everything is ready. Now observe, what is the command I am executing? npm init. I will upload the I will upload the example in the live. Okay, guys. I will upload the this project means this class is recording now, and I will upload the video YouTube later onwards. Okay, not today, but later onwards. Okay, could be possible. Example one, and description. Thanks is nothing but, so guys, that is one example is nothing but example1. Observe app.js. What is your file name? What is the file name I am giving? App.js. Text command, I don't have anything. Next, automatically it will create what's the corresponding folder related one. It will create the package.json. So right now I open the project in my Visual Studio. Again, I will repeat the process, sir. First step. What is the first step, sir? Create what folder? Node.js folder. In this one, open the command prompt. I open the command prompt, and what are the commands, sir? Create your application directory. Next one, move into the application directory. Next one, initialize the project. Initialize the project. I did everything. Now, very simple thing. What is the file I gave here, sir? Input. What is the file name we are talking about? App.js. Observe what is the variable it is talking about. Main. Tell me in the programming world, what is the standard, sir? Any software application will start from the main scenario or not. If it is the C program main method, sir, if it is the Java main method, and anywhere, what is the starting point for any application, sir? Main. The same way right now, what is the input I gave over there? App.js. What is the input I gave over there? App.js. So this is the way I'm going to create the application. Now tell me, what is the file I need to create in my project, sir? App.js, so that it will execute. Now everything is ready. Very simple one. I'm writing what is the one, sir? JavaScript code. Means it is nothing but nodejs. It is not a technology, it is a software. It is not a technology, sir. It is a software to execute what programs? JavaScript programs. That is why I'm writing the JavaScript logic. So my first nodejs application. So everything is ready. Now coding is ready. Now just one thing, execute your program. What is the program, sir? Node. And what is the file name I am writing? App.js. See, sir, you are able to see the output or no? You are able to see the output. Now I am asking the question. Right now, I am executing my app.js from by using the browser or by from the command prompts, by using the browser or from the command prompt. Command prompt. So CMD. Now tell me, in this way I can easily develop the program, and I can execute this one as a server program or not. The next steps I'm going to tell that. So this is what the basics of the node.js. So right now, one important point here, let us revisit. So right now, what is the first step, sir? Right now, what is the node.js? Node.js is a application software. How to install this one, sir? You can install. What is exactly node.js? Before learning the node.js, we need to know what is HTML program. It will be executed by whom, sir? Browser. So it is a collection of programs to execute HTML language, as well as what's a CSS language, as well as what language, sir? JavaScript. So a browser is what's a collection of programs which execute HTML programs, CSS programs, as well as what's a JavaScript programs. Now, what exactly Node.js creators they did? They, one of the Chrome developer, they did what's a, they extracted or they separated and all the JavaScript execute programs which is available in the Chrome browser and provided as a what's a, as a installer, that is nothing but Node.js software. It is a collection of what programs, sir? JavaScript programs, to JavaScript executing programs. Now, what is the purpose of this one? We can execute the JavaScript programs outside of the browser. It will open the new opportunities. What is the new opportunities, sir? So far, if you want to use the JavaScript only for client side validation and server side communication only, but I cannot use it on the server side because it is not possible. That is why this developer, he did a good job removing, extracting those JavaScript programs and able to install what's a server. So that is the importance of the Node.js, so that I can use the JavaScript program by using client programs as well as what's a server programs. Tell me right now, what is the advantage with this kind of development? Tell me, sir, what is the advantage? What is the first one? What is the first one? Productivity. What is the first one, sir? Productivity. What is the right now? What exactly this productivity is? So right now I can use a fresher also, or fresher or 1 year experience person can work on client side as well as server side or no? Tell me the cost cutting will be more in this scenario or no? I no need to hire a Java developer. I no need to hire a .NET developer. I no need to hire the Python developer to create my server programs. I can use my client programmer, means UI programmer, can also use it as a what's a server programmer. Tell me, is it an advantage or not? It's a very advantage, sir. And what is the extra advantage with this one? Less number of people, more profit for the company or not? Yeah, Sheikh, it's always company profits only. It is for the company profits. And in the same way, less development team. These are the things are forced us to go with what's a Node.js. Some companies, some small scale companies, they are going with this kind of setup also. That is why Python means what is a PHP is getting outdated nowadays. So now, okay, sir, I understand the importance. How to work with the Node.js? Very simple. First, create the project. How to create the project, sir? Very simple. Open the command prompt. And what is the command I need to execute, sir? Open the folder. Sorry, create the folder, move into the folder, and execute the initialization phase. Now everything is ready. Now, again, I'm telling this class is not meant for learning the complete Node.js. Sir. This class have a focused learning. This is nothing but how to create what's a REST API. Again, I'm telling this class is meant for what's a how to create a good REST API application by using Node.js, not for the entire Node.js learning, sir. There are other libraries are there. I'm not going to discuss all the libraries which are available in the Node.js, but right now I want to work with what's a web application. I want to work with what's a web application. Sir, what is the purpose of this web application? Very simple, sir. Nowadays, all companies are developing what application, sir? Web application. Nowadays, all companies are what developing what application? Web application. So now tell me, learning web application development is more important than other libraries or not? Do you agree with the statement? Most of the companies are expecting what's a developer need to know about what how to develop a web application. If at all other libraries are there, you can learn in the meantime whenever you find the free time. So that is what I am doing, executing the program. What is the command I need to execute the program in the for to execute your JavaScript, sir? I already showed you the thing. Now tell me how to execute your JavaScript program. What is the command? Just now I showed you how to execute your JavaScript program. Very good, Doraya. So what is the command, sir? Node. And what is the file name? Any file name I can take, but the file name is what, sir? App.js. Very good, Eknath. Very good, Satish. Very good, Nagendra. Very good. So right now, this is what the first step. Now I am using, sir, right now, all companies are using MVC framework. Do you agree with the statement? All companies are using MVC framework. MVC framework. What is MVC framework, sir? Model View Controller. Model View Controller. So right now, I want to develop a similar kind of framework in my server program by using the JavaScript. So what is the framework I am using, sir? Express. What is the framework I am using? Express. So you need to know about these things, sir. The first step. So if you want to use the framework, we need to install the framework. Do you agree with the statement? That is what we need to do, sir. The first step, install the framework. Install the framework or library or package. I can use any other words, sir. So remember how to install the framework or library or package, sir. Or library or package. What is the first step? Very simple. Open the command prompt. Open the command prompt. Next step, B. save, and the library name. So right now the first three parts are same. Remember this one, sir. In nodejs, if you install any library or package or framework, what is the step, sir? npm node package manager or node library manager or node framework manager. You can spell as you like, sir, but what is the actual abbreviation? Node package manager. What is the next one? Install. What is the next one? Save. Save in locally. What is the next one? Express. What is the framework I want to install? Express framework. So this is the way we are going to do. Now let us go. I'm creating second example, example 2. So right now I'm opening a command prompt here. Now tell me, what is the first step, sir? Initialize the project. What is the project, sir? npm init. It will ask about the example and description, express web application. This is my web app. What is the entry point, sir? App.js. I don't have any other things. Now observe. Now tell me, I created what application? Node.js application. But right now, I want to use what framework, sir? I want to use what framework? Express framework. Very simple. I will execute the command. Observe the command, sir. npm. What is the next one? Install save express. Now, what exactly it will do, sir? Our node package manager will communicate with the node libraries and get the latest express libraries, and it will be add to your project. It will be add to your project. Now tell me, in my project I can safely use the express. In my project I can safely use the express. Yes, because it is already exist, means we download it and automatically it will place in our project folder. Let me show you that. Tell me, you can observe what is the latest folder it is created, sir? Node modules. In this one, you can see all the express related libraries. You can see all the express related libraries. Now tell me, all the related things are available. Now I can safely use this one. I can safely use this one. So this is what as a programmer we need to know. Now I am asking the command how to execute or how to install the latest library in our project. What is the command we are using, sir? npm install save express. Sir, when I am executing this one, if I don't have internet, what will happen? The installation will be failed. Why? Because when you are installing the express, sir, the very first time you need the internet. For the next time onwards, it will use the local cache. Do you agree with the thing, sir? Do you understand the thing? Very simple. For the very first time, you need to install from the internet. From the next time onwards, it will be available locally. If you don't have the internet also, you can do installation. Sir, for every project we are going to maintain all the project libraries at one place. That place we call it as what, sir? Node underscore modules. Sir, application development is good. Sir, I able to install this one. Now let me show you the example. We install the one, sir. Next step, second step. Guys, all all of you are learning the node.js for today, from today only. Don't think that it is earlier node.js classes are completed. This is the first class, and this is the class we are learning from the node.js starting classes. Again I am telling. So that, so just remind you. So create what project, what file, sir? Create app.js file. Create app.js file. Now observe, this is my project, and I am creating new file. What is the file I am using? App.js. In this one, I will write a web application program. In this one, I will write a web application program. Guys, my voice is clear. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Surya. Okay, now first step. create application in about.js. What is a web application, sir? What is a web application program? It accepts a request from where, sir? Client, and it will give the response to the client. Do you agree with the statement, sir? What is a web application program? It accepts a request from the client and it will process and it will return what's a response. It will return what's a response. So very simple program I'm going to write. So in order to use this one, so first step, load the library. So right now, what is a library or framework we are using? Load the library or framework or package. All are similar terms. So very simple. What is the code I am using? Require. Observe the library name. What is the library name I am using? Express. Observe. So right now, FW. So I created the variable. Now this variable represents what framework, sir? Express framework. This variable represents what framework? Express framework. By using this variable I can call the all the express related functionality. So next step, create application. Create application, very simple. Fw dot application related things. Next one, I'm giving the steps. Create request processing methods. Create request processing methods. Fourth one, start the server, automatically it will execute. So very simple, sir. Let us go with the one first step. What is the first step, sir? Load the library. Let fw equal to require express. Let application equal to fw dot next step, app dot. Now tell me, in the HTTP protocol, what are the methods are available? I'm asking the question. Please understand the question. In the HTTP protocol, what are the methods are available for request processing? Very good, Ravindra. Very good, Nagendra, Satish, Sheikh, IT World, Doraya, Nagendra. Very good. So in the HTTP protocol, very good, Eknath. What are the methods are available? Right now, I am working with the get. Very simple function. This function request processing, expecting what are the properties? Request as well as response. Very good, Alok Kumar. This is what we are doing. Very simple. What is the code I am doing? Response dot send hello. What is the next step? App dot listen, and what is the one? 8080. So this is what start the server port. Right now I'm giving what's a 3000. So let me explain each and every line. Load the framework. Load the framework. So this is what the first step. Next step, what's sir? Initialize the framework. What is the first step? Initialize the framework. Initialize the framework. Now tell me, we have the framework reference. Now this one is nothing but register request methods. Right now this web application program only process what request, sir? Guys, this web application program only process what request? Get request only. Only process what request, sir? Get request. Observe, this is nothing but I'm going to say get MSG. So just a simple words, MSG. Now let us run the program. So everything is ready. Let us run the program. It is in the example 2. Very simple, sir. What is the code? Node app.js. Now open your browser. Localhost colon 4200. That is not the right word. What is one, sir? Localhost colon. What is a port number? 3000 slash. What is the URL I gave over there? Message. See, sir. Message. Now tell me, what is the URL I configured here? Message. So likewise, you can write as many as logics in your program. So right now here I can communicate with the server. I can communicate with the database and get the latest data, and I can send the data. Do you agree with the statement? Is it possible? Yes. So very simple. I'm going to write the code once again. I want everyone to follow the things. And you need to tell what is the first step, sir? In any programming, what is the first step? Import the libraries. Suppose if it is a C program, hash include stdio.h. If it is a Java program, what is the first one, sir? Import the corresponding file, the corresponding package. Import corresponding package like Java util or something. Let me show you. Now I am asking the question, sir, how to import in your in the nodejs programming? How to import the nodejs programming? What is the one we should use? What is a function I should use in the nodejs programming? You need to tell. I will write the code, sir. Very good, Ravindra. Satish. Guys, again I'm telling, it is a interactive session. If you sit uh, ideal, you cannot learn anything. So very first step, very good, Daraya, Aravind and Vijay. So what is the first step, sir? Let fw equal to what's the require. What is the one? Require is a user defined function or framework provided function? Framework, nodejs provided one. So I loaded the library. What is the next step? Initialize the application app equal to what's it? Fw. Instead of Fw, I am going to configure what is the variable express. Now observe express. Now we initialize the project application. Next step, register the methods for request processing. What are the methods I am having? Get. Get is expecting URL, comma, function, which provide the logic. So likewise, observe, see, sir, I want to process the insert. What is the method we are having? Post. I want to process update. What is the method, sir? Put. I want to process delete. That is nothing but what, sir? Delete. So how to start the server, sir? App dot. What is the one we are going to say? Listen and provide the port number. What is the port number? Any of your choice, sir. I am giving the 3000. So this is the way we are going to configure. So the functions will be F2, F3, and F4. So this is your program to handle all type of requests. Do you agree with this one, sir? Get is nothing but read the data, insert the data, update the data, as well as what, sir? Delete the data. So next example, I'm going to show you how to do the one, sir. I need to provide the URL. Just I'm giving the notation here, sir. I'm giving the just notation here. So right now, I'm going to copy paste this one in our notes. This is the program we are going to develop. You can practice this one later onwards, sir. But right now, I'm doing this one. Now, this is your so everything is ready. Now, let me give you one simple example today. Here, what is our MSG? How to write a function, sir? This function expects what parameters? So observe, you can see this function is expecting what parameters? Request as well as what's a response. Request as well as response. Now tell me, you need to access the request as well as you need to send what's a response. That is why we need two objects. Right now I'm not doing any processing, sir. Response dot what is the one? Send. What is the one I am doing? My first program, my first function. So this is what we are doing. So right now I'm going to create what's a request one. Sir, can I have another get method also? Of course it is possible. Observe, what is the one I am going to configure here? Request to my second function logic. Second function logic. So let me restart our application. Right now we need to show some simple thing here, console.log, and server started on 3000 port, access by using HTTP localhost colon 3000. So this is what message I want to display to the user after starting the one. So right now, how to start the program, sir? How to start the program? Very simple. Node app.js. Node app.js. Now you can see this is the one. Now tell me, this one I started in my server. This one I started in my server. Now tell me, I can access this one, I can access this program not only from the server, from anywhere in the internet. Do you agree with the statement? This is my server program. I can execute or I can access this server program logic not only from my server, from anywhere in the internet. Yes, sir. Suppose, let me show you CMD IP config. So guys, in your browser, type this URL slash request one. I'm sending a request. I'm sending a message in the chat window. Guys, please access this one in your system. I already sent you this one as well as I'm sending another one. So guys, please try in your system. Are you able to access or you are unable to access? Is it not giving the thing? It is not unable to access. Why? Let's see. It is Okay. Can you try this one instead of that IP address? Can you try this one? Unable to access. It seems okay. Get the IP address. No, it's not public IP. Let's. I guess usually in my office it will work. Because you need to understand the crux of this one. That's why I'm saying this. Yeah, it is a problem. I guess just a minute. I guess we'll get. Guys, can you try this one? I will give you in the chat window. Please try this one. I guess I will verify sometime later, sir, but not today. So right now, if it is available in the public IP or static IP, it will work. Right now, it is a floating IP because I'm in the Geo internet. I guess that is the reason. It seems it is not working. So right now, if I execute my nodejs program, if I execute my nodejs program in my server, it should work what, sir? It can be accessed from anywhere in the internet. Right now, what is the language I am using for this development, sir? JavaScript. So whenever you send a request, sir, if you send a request, based on the request type, it will execute the one, sir. Suppose if you send a get request with the URL, this logic will execute. If you send a get request with this URL, this logic will work. So right now you are writing a server program, can be executed by, can be executed from anywhere in the world, can be executed from anywhere in the world. Sir, I'm able to do this one. Sir, can you give me one example where I can do the CAD operations? So let us do the next example. I'm not writing any fancy item right now. So for example 3. So very simple. What is the first step, sir? The step initialization. What is the first step, sir? CMD. What is the command I need to do for initialization? It will be npm init. Very good, sir. What is the command? npm init. CRUD application. What is the file name? app.js. So everything is ready. Now tell me, we install the we initialize the project. Next step, install the express framework. What is the command? npm install --save. What is the command, sir? Express. You need to install all the libraries for each and every project. Otherwise, your project cannot work, sir. So in each and every project, we need to maintain all the libraries. Sir, everything is ready. I initialize the project and I downloaded all the libraries. As I told earlier, it won't affect your internet connection because only one time it will download and the remaining time it will work on your cached application data or cached libraries installation folder. Now, very simple. Observe. Let what is the one? Express equal to what is the next one? Require. Require what framework, sir? Express framework. Now we load the framework. Next one, initialize the express framework by creating the application object express. We have the framework. Now next step, register the methods app.get. So guys, I'm going to give you the things. Observe URL one. So right now I'm giving get all students. Get all students function. What is the first one? Request, comma, what is the next one? Response. Next one, app.listen. What is the port number? Any port number you can give, 3000. Now, next one, I will write some statement here, console.log, server started. Server started. Everything is ready. Now, very simple. I'm going to means I right now I don't want to tell the database connectivity right now, but instead of communicating with the database, I am initializing one simple variable and think like it is a data store. So what are the properties I have? ID :1. What is the next one? Name :s1. The sample data I am feeding one by one. 2, 3, 4. S2, S3, S4. So this is the data I want to send. Very simple. Observe. What is the one, sir? Response. What is the value? Students. So very simple. Let me refresh. Before that, we need to start the program. How to start the program, sir? Node app.js. So server started. Let me access the program. Localhost colon port 2. Sorry. What is the one? 3000. Observe here, sir. What is our URL should be localhost means current server. And what is the port number? 3000. And what is the URL, sir? Get all students. 3000 slash. See, sir, this is the data is a static data. Of course it is a static data, but this data coming from where, sir? Server program. This is the data coming from where, sir? Server program. This is what I am telling right now. So right now we can, instead of sending the static data, we can communicate with the database and we can get the latest data from the database. But right now I'm not doing that. Let us learn step by step. Sir, I want to insert the data. I want to insert the data. Very simple. What is the code, sir? App dot. What is the method I need to register? What is the method I need to insert? If I want to insert the data, what is the method I need to register, sir? Very good, Surya. Very good, Satish. What is the method, sir? I'm expecting answers. Very good, Dilip. What is the method? Post. So right now, what is the URL I am giving? Insert student. Very good, Nagendra and Raghava. Insert student, comma, function. What is the function, sir? Request, comma, response. Request, comma, response. So this is the way I'm going to do. Now I am asking the question, observe. So right now, whatever the data it is coming, it is part of the request. Do you agree with the statement? Once user fill the form and he clicks on the submit button, he clicks on the submit button, and all your data coming from, all your data come from where to where, sir? Client to the server program, and it is part of the, and it is part of what object, sir? Request object. And it is part of what object? A request object. So how to insert the data, or how to update the data, or how to delete the data, I'm going to discuss in the next program. Guys, I guess you are familiar with the initialization and the integration. Now I'm just copy pasting the next program. Example 4. So let us work with the example 4. Right now we know how to access the data. What are the next steps, sir? How to insert the data. How to insert the data. That is why we are using a special program. This program is nothing but we call it as a what program? Body parser. What is the special one we are using? Body parser. So what is the purpose of the body parser? Let me show you that. So this is the real example we need to know. Very simple. What is the difference between 101 line and 103 line? 101 line is a number. 101 line is a number. What about the 103 lines? It is a string. It is a string. But number in what format? String format. Do you agree with the statement? Number in what format? String format. So right now I want to do the conversion. By default, all your request data is available in JSON. That is my requirement, sir. In the program, I want the request data by default in what format? JSON format. From client to program to the server program, it will travel all your data in what format? String format. But in my server program, I want the data in JSON format. Who will do this conversion, sir? Who will do this conversion? Body parser. The name itself, request body parser conversion. Do you agree with the thing, sir? So right now, what is the API we are using for this conversion process? Body parser. So let us learn this one. Body parser. Body parser is used to read the request data and convert into JSON. Convert into JSON. Very simple. Let us go to the program. And first we need to install the library. So let us go to the example 4. CMD. What is the first step, sir? Install the library npm. How to install the library, sir? npm install --save body parser. Now I am installing the library. Now I installed, sir. Now observe here, what is the one I am doing? Body parser. It is 4 only. Yes, it is also example 4. Body parser. Now integrate with the application app.use. What is the conversion process I am using? JSON conversion. Now all your request data will be converted from string to what's a JSON. Now I am asking the question, how many times I am writing the logic, sir? How many times I am writing the logic? Only one time. Only one time. But it can be used for only one request for all requests of your application. It can be used for what, sir? All requests of our application. That is a good thing about this one, sir. How to use the body parser? First one, install the library. Very simple. What is the command we are using earlier? This is the command. So this is the command I am installing. Next step. What is the next step, sir? In the application program, we need to download or we need to load the library. So let us do the, let us get the code for this, load the library. Yes, I loaded the library. Third step. Third step. Observe, use the library. Use the library for all requests. So this is a 3-step process we need to follow in our project. Sir, we are able to accept and we are able to do the programming. So right now I'm going to write a new method. Observe dot post. App.post. And what is the URL I am giving? Insert student. What is the request URL I am giving? Insert student. Very simple. Observe. I want to store database instead of going to store in the array. And how to add to the array, sir? By using how to add a element at the end of the array, sir? By using what is the method? Push request dot body. Whatever the data coming from the request, I have to convert and I'm going to add to the array. Ready. Let us run the program. Node app.js. Server started. So example is ready. Let us write the client program. Yeah. I'm using the our application program. So right now observe I'm creating simple files here. So this way same way I want to verify, update the data. I want to update the data. How to do this one? It's very simple. Observe. Instead of updating, let us learn about the delete also. What is the answer? Delete student. Now observe here what is the URL delete student. So now we need to find the array. We need to the array value. Observe here students. What is the answer? Filter, or by using what is the method? Find and there is a method. What is the method? Next, return the index value. Return the before writing all these ones. Let us test this program by using the Postman whether it is actually working or not. And we need to learn about one important software. What is the software, sir? Postman. Sir, what is the purpose of the Postman? Because in the real time, always we use what software, sir? Postman software. In the real time, always we use what software? Postman software. What is the purpose of the Postman software, sir? To test your server programs. To test your server programs without writing the client programs. So again, I am repeating the definition. What is the purpose of the Postman software, sir? Without writing the client programs, I want to verify whether server programs are working correctly or not. So I'm what is the first step? Install. Install the Postman software. Second step, open the Postman software. So from where I need to install the Postman software? There is a very simple one. Get Postman. Yeah, downloads. So from here you can download and install the software. I already have this one for my application programming. Let us wait until it starts. Yeah, it is started. So guys, don't bother about all this class is recording. All this class is recording and you can access the first step. What is the one I am doing? New collection. What is the first step? New collection. So very simple here. What I'm doing? Student collection. Now in this one, first step. Click on this. Wait for a few seconds. Yeah, guys, let us wait. Let us wait. Is it good now? Is it good now? Okay. Let's wait for a few more times, few more minutes. Guys, is it good? Is it okay now? I guess it should be okay by now. Okay. Still voice is breaking. Guys, is it Okay. Yes. Can you please tell me once it is ready? If you are able to listen voice properly, please let me know now. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I will repeat the one. Thank you. Observe what is the first step, sir. Once you open the Postman software, now once you open the Postman software, you are going to see the output like this. You are going to see the interface like this. Now, what is the next one? Create collection. Whatever the collection you want to answer. Right now, I want to test students. That's why what is the collection name I am taking? Student section. Next step. Click on add request. Click on what's a add request. Right now, I want to test what request? Insert student functionality. To test what functionality? Insert student functionality. Click on this one, and right now you need to know what is the request I am sending for insert. What is the request I am sending? What is the request I need to send, sir? Post. What is the request I need to send? Post. And what is the URL? Give the complete URL. HTTP localhost colon. What is the next one, sir? 3000 slash. What is the next one? Insert student. This is the URL we need to pass. And in the same way, observe headers. We need to pass a header information here. Content hyphen type equal to application slash JSON. What is the request what is the data I want to send, sir? Content guys, I guess this is the internet issues it seems. Is it okay now? Please, can you please give me the confirmation? Thank you. So I will explain this one, sir. So right now, what is the first one? URL. Whenever we create a request, we need to pass the URL. Next step, what is the one, sir? Post. What is the request type? URL and request type. Right now, our application is expecting what is the type, sir? JSON data. Now we need to pass the real data here. We need to select the raw option. Now observe what is the data I am giving? ID 5, comma, name, colon, S5. This is the data I am sending. So right now you can see what are the data items we are having. 5 S5. So everything is there. So I am configuring four parameters here. The first one, request type. The second one, URL. The third one, content hyphen type equal to application hyphen JSON, and body, the data, that is what, raw format, and click on what's send. Cannot post insert student. Is it the one? Response dot send insertion success. So let us verify once again. Let us restart our server. Go to the postman. Okay, how return insert. Okay, that's the request. That's good. Thank you, buddy. So whenever I change the code, I need to restart the server. Everything is there. Let us go with this one. So see, sir, insertion success. Don't believe your UI. What you need to do, refresh your access the one. Tell me a new data is inserted or no? A new data is inserted. So in this way, I can verify this is the one. Doing sir. So right now I am testing my server program by sending the data. That data